Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
This is what I'm talking about when I say that money and status don't make the man, right? A lot of guys in the manhood space love to say that manhood is all about money and status. It's not, because look at this CEO. He got all the money and status in the world, and he's still scared to stand on who he is. He's fucking hiding behind bleachers. He's living a lie. He's pretending to be something he's not to his wife. First of all, he looks like a punk. Just own that shit. But now you're hiding, and you just look like a punk now. Now you're a punk and a cheater. But here's a better idea. When you're an elevated man operating at the highest levels of manhood, you understand that there's nothing wrong with your lifestyle, and you wouldn't be trying to hide it in the first place. So what he should have did was when he met his wife, right? When he met her in the beginning, he should have told her exactly what he was about. He should have told her, listen, I'm non-monogamous. I like to talk to other women. I'm not trying to be in a monogamous situation. Understand, there's nothing wrong with being non-monogamous. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But because he thinks there's something wrong with his lifestyle, because he put that woman above who he was, he decided to lie, right? He decided to lie in order to keep her around. So now he has to look over his shoulder, right? And he has to pretend like he's something he's not. He has to pretend like he's a monogamous dude. What he should have did was let her know exactly who he was, to number one, give her the opportunity to decide, right, if she wants to be with a guy who lives his life like that. And number two, it gives you the opportunity to live your life as you are and not have to look over your shoulder and pretend to be something you're not, and not have to be a cheater. Because here's the thing, bro, when you're a man, you understand there's nothing wrong with your lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with getting what you want, assuming you're not hurting nobody. But if you keep it real from the beginning with any woman and you let her know who you are, if that's who you are, if you're non-monogamous, understand there's gonna be women out there who are okay with that, right? Ask me how I know. That's number one. And number two, then no matter what happens, you can never be called a cheater. You told her from the get-go who you were. A man never lies about who the fuck he is. Because for me to lie to anybody about anything makes me less than who I am. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna be less than who I am just to appease somebody who doesn't approve of my lifestyle. That's what I mean when I say stand on manhood. Be who the fuck you are, own it, and recognize there's nothing wrong with what you do. And if they don't like it, they could bounce, right? Your life will be better that way anyway. Either that, or now you got a woman in your life who deep down doesn't approve of your lifestyle, and now you have to be a fucking chameleon. Every time you're around her, you gotta be somebody else. You could be your true self only when she's not looking. Stand on manhood, own who the fuck you are, and then you can never be called a liar or a fucking cheater. That's game.